Today we're at Daniel Steakhouse in beautiful Hiawassee, Georgia, and we're lucky enough to be with the owner, Blake Ledford. Thanks for having us, Blake.
We're glad you could be here, sir.
I've got to ask, your restaurant's name is Daniel Steakhouse, but your name's Blake. What's the story behind that?
Well, the previous owner's name was Daniel Barrett, and he started it back in July of 1997 is when the doors first opened. And the locals actually know him as Danny Barrett.
Right. Everybody knows Danny. Now, did you start with him in 97?
I did. I believe I was the first non-family employee, sir.
Okay. Then, how old were you then?
16 to 17, right in the split right there.
All right. Take me from then till now. It's quite a story.
Yeah. The story, I worked for Danny we graduated in 99, so I worked for him that time. Shortly after graduation, I left and went on life's journey, eventually working for a guy in the crane industry, and I helped that company get established. Well, fast forward through that a little ways, about 10 years later, I stepped out and opened my own crane business, and that was something that was hard to do.
Right.
I left a really good job in 2014, and I stepped out and I said, okay, I'm going to work on cranes for myself. And so we started down that journey and ended up working. And in big business, they don't pay like other people. So with that, you know, I had wrote the last check. I had about 3 months worth of monies to my name, me and my wife, and she believed in me too. And I said, okay, honey, I wrote the last check. I said, if they don't start paying me, we got to come up with a different plan. Well, within the first 6 months, we had paid cash for a lake house, and it turned, and the good Lord blessed it, and we took off, sir.
Awesome story. Now, how do you go from a very successful business to another successful business, Daniel Steakhouse?
Yes, well, okay, so I run United Crane for 5 years straight. We had no warranty work, no callbacks. Became one of the top installers for the United States Navy. Come around 2018, Daniel Barrett put it on the market for sale. And a lot of my friends here that I worked with back, it bothered me. They were like, well, what's going to happen to us? You know, this, that, are they going to keep us? And they were worried about their job. So it just bothered me. So I got up one morning, went up and prayed. And I told the wife the next, you know, when she got up, I said, look, I prayed about it. You know, she supported me. I said, well, I'm going to see if I can do it. That's how that came about.
Blessed man.
I'm very blessed. The good Lord blessed us, yes, sir.
Yeah. How long has Daniel Steakhouse been here?
It has been here 24 years, and in July it'll be 25. We're almost on our 25th year.
All right. Now, what kind of food do you serve?
We have steaks, seafood, sandwiches, the Philly, hamburgers, and of course our fried chicken, which is a staple to the business.
What's your fan favorites here? What draws the folks in?
Well, Rick, we're open 7 days a week, but some of our highlights are Thursday is the all-you-can-eat barbecue ribs, Friday is the all-you-can-eat fish bar and the catfish, and like Sunday we have turkey dressing and all the fixings, just like you would have at your home on Thanksgiving.
Very good. That sounds great.
The locals love it.
Tell me a little about your customers here.
We have very loyal customers. Some of them actually come 2 to 3 times a day in some cases. Rick, they've been the reason that we've been here for 24 years, including you.
You have a great restaurant here based on great mountain comfort food.
Yes, sir.
Anything new?
Yes, sir. We're announcing something brand new.
Blake, where are we now?
We're at our newest location, right across the road from our steakhouse.
Very good. Now, I noticed the cuisine's a little different. You got steak and great home cooking at your steakhouse. Tell me, what was the idea in starting a breakfast restaurant right across the street?
Well, I believe we're the only people in town that actually have a breakfast buffet with all you can eat.
Well, I got to tell you, you had me sold at the word buffet. What all do you have on that buffet?
We've got homemade biscuit, gravy, eggs, bacon, sausage, ham, cheese grits, and a fruit bar for people, with health concerns as well.
Very good. I also notice look to be some homemade or from scratch biscuits.
Yes, sir. We have, they come in every morning and make them from scratch. It's not a biscuit mix. It's done just like Grandma would have made.
Wow. Wow. Now also the coffees. I've seen people with some lattes and it looked like a little art to it. Can you tell me who makes those?
My wife Sarah does the latte art here in-house.
My name is Sarah Ledford. I'm Blake Ledford's wife. We are so excited about our new restaurant here, Daniel's Restaurant in Hiawassee, Georgia. It's just right below our steakhouse up on the hill. So we're excited about our breakfast side of things and offering specialty coffees. And in college, I was able to work under a barista at an amazing little coffee shop in town. And ever since then, I've just really wanted to have my own coffee shop. And I've been traveling around the world, tasting all the other coffees around the country. And finally, happy to have our own little coffee shop here where you can order your own espressos from a local roaster. Really excited that we found a local roaster, so it's very fresh and delicious. I met Blake about 10 years ago in Salem, Virginia. I was a general manager there at a Chick-fil-A, and before that I would travel and open up Chick-fil-A's around the country. So I was so blessed to be able to come cross paths with Blake while he was working for a crane company there. He was an owner of a crane company. Fell in love very quickly. I knew he was the one, and got married, moved to Georgia, and now we have 3 children, ages 7, 5, and 4. They're the most amazing kids. And we're really glad that we have two family-style restaurants now that they can grow up in, learn the value of hard work, and having a servant's heart.
I love your culture here at both your restaurants. Can you tell me a little about your staff?
Yes, sir. We have a lot of our staff that's been here since the day one of 1997. Brenda Baker, she's been one of the cashiers there since the start, and she greets people as they come in. Little Sandy, she waits on tables and these people they know people by their name.
Right.
They greet them, they know them. We try to treat people like family, and everybody that walks through that door. We've got people like Ron Denton, that's a kitchen manager, and he keeps me going over there. Cole, Brooke, we got a lot of folks, a lot of good people. Priscilla, she's also a manager at the newest location, and she's working, on the grill and items like that. She got a lot of experience. And then Bill, he makes a lot of our biscuit, gravy items, homemade, fresh, and he's a local here and been here since, I think he was born here in like '69, I believe he told me.
My name is Bill Braun. I've been working in the food industry around 30 years. And I enjoy working here. I've worked for Blake quite a while now. I worked with him up on the hill. And when he was opening this restaurant, he said, "Would you like to come?" I said, "Gladly," because I enjoy cooking, I enjoy working, and I love and enjoy working for Blake and Sarah. They're generous. They don't look down your shoulder. They let you do your job. If you make a mistake, of course, they will tell you in a nice way. I don't consider my job something that I have to do. It's something that I want to do. And if you get a chance and get to know him, you'll see what kind of man I'm talking about. Blake and Sarah are people that can be your friend as well as your boss.
Blake, we've sure had a good time here today at both your restaurants. And we appreciate what you're doing for our community, and we look forward to supporting both your restaurants. Thank you.
Thank you, and we appreciate you and the locals and everybody.